Hi, I'm Steve Gaynor. I'm one of the community managers at socialbizug.org. And last Wednesday, July 25th, we had a great webcast on mobility and your IBM solutions, what you need to know to ensure a successful mobile deployment, which was presented by Meridian IT and Plantronics. And our speakers were David Price, IBM Social Business Practice Manager at Meridian IT, and Raj Lanka, Practice Manager Security, Meridian IT. Now what follows is just a quick tip that I pulled out of that video, and you can watch the whole thing at our website at socialbizug.org, where you can also ask questions. Without further ado, please enjoy.
All right, thanks, David. Hello, everyone. So let me walk you through the mobile device management aspect of endpoint management. We'll also talk about endpoint management at a high level, or what it means and how your organization can take advantage of it. So, before MDM, virtual desktop was prevalent and had gained some traction, right? It can be used as a thin desktop where you can provide access in a controlled manner to your users, so that it is readily available and you have a greater control on what can your employees use on that. As we have all seen with with the advancement of smartphone technology and the adoption of smartphones, many of the users have handheld devices readily available. So we are seeing greater adoption. Many businesses are moving towards bring your own device initiative so that they can enable employees to use corporate information quickly. So some of the limitations of either VDI or mobile devices is, it assumes continuous network and Wi-Fi access, and users don't have access to all the native applications. But the ease of use and the quickness of data is still significant. Okay, so what exactly is mobile device management? There are two aspects of mobile device management. The first thing is, from an infrastructure point of view, what types of mobile devices are being connected to my network, various types, operating systems, and what are users doing once they connect to my network, right? What's on the actual device? What features, what functionalities are these devices secure enough? And traditionally, endpoints refer to laptops and desktops, right? And we are talking about handheld devices and smartphones now, and it does not limit there, right? If you're in a retail environment and have a lot of point-of-sale systems or gas pumps or any device, let's say with an IP address, is considered an endpoint, and you need to make sure that it is secure, both from an internal policy point of view and also from a compliance point of view. All right, so we are referring to MDM in this presentation. MDM is part of IBM product called the IBM Endpoint Manager. IBM acquired a company called BigFix a couple of years back and has blue-washed it and renamed it IBM Endpoint Manager. Many concepts of MDM are universal in the market, right, based on various devices that are available. And you have a number of options. There are a number of vendors that provide a lot of features and functionalities, right? So when you pick a product or a solution, one versus the other, there are many aspects to consider. From an infrastructure point of view, from a manageability point of view, and also from the interface point of view. We've seen an increased adoption of the smartphones because of the ease of use, right? So your mobile device management solution which is going to give you greater control and security, should not limit the advantages that users expect from those devices. So as you evaluate MDM solutions, please keep that in mind, as that is going to be significant. All right, so let's quickly look at what IBM Endpoint Manager is and what it has to offer. It has various modules. There are a la carte modules. You can pick the modules that are of most importance for you immediately and add them as you go. Patch management. Patching is a very common issue, yet a very challenging task for many organizations, just because of various types of devices that are prevalent now. Windows, various flavors of Unix, handheld devices, iOS, Android, third-party applications like Adobe. Adobe is a major challenge for many businesses, how to securely patch it. So with an endpoint management solution, you'll be able to streamline patching and patch numerous devices in your environment efficiently. Lifecycle management. Many organizations still struggle to get a good handle on all the types of devices that they own, be it PCs, laptops, or handheld devices. Asset management, asset inventory, that's very important. Software usage analysis. We are seeing a lot of interest in the market on this aspect. So for example, your organization is licensed for full Office suite for 1,000 employees, let's say, and only 20% of them are using the full suite versus the other are only using Word and Excel. Are there any tools readily available for you to prove that? Not many. Using software usage analysis, you can scan all your endpoints and very authoritatively prove to Microsoft that you're only using 20% of all the licenses that you own. This can be significant in reducing licensing costs initially, or if you're already under contract, reducing renewal costs. Mobile devices. We are going to talk about it more, but it covers both from an infrastructure point of view, identifying the types of devices that are connecting to the network, to the actual applications that go on the device, and also the manageability of those. Power management. If you have a green initiative, if you have not already started on the green initiative, this is a great way to start, right? So there are a number of endpoints that are idle. It will be great if you can put them to sleep and wake them up as required, right? Many organizations might just leave machines powered on to patch, right? Using endpoint management, you can wake up a machine that is hibernating, patch it, and put it back to hibernation again. You can save a lot using the power management module. Core protection. If endpoint antivirus and security, you can manage patching of that using Endpoint Manager. You don't necessarily need to have a highly available infrastructure just to patch your antivirus. Whatever vendor you're using right now, you can try and patch antivirus using Endpoint Manager. Server automation, that is related to OS distribution or software distribution. If you have a mixed environment, creating images, golden images, and trying to distribute them to various endpoints can be challenging. So using Endpoint Manager, you can efficiently create images and distribute them to your endpoints. Security and compliance. Compliance is a key aspect. There are a number of regulations out there, be it PCI, HIPAA, SOX, or whatever the case may be. Operationally, as you can see, all the technologies or all the operational aspects of endpoint management that we talked about play a role in one regulation or the other. So using Endpoint Manager, you can collect information on all these aspects of devices in your environment and easily meet your compliance requirements.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that little tip. You can watch the entire video on our website at socialbizug.org. The direct link to that video is in the description below. You can also ask questions, post comments on the video. You can post comments on my posts. You know, no one ever posts on my posts. Scott, are my posts that boring? What if I did a magic trick? Yeah, magic trick. That'd do it.